Uh, Hello everyone. This will probably be the first episode I ever make. I'm gonna be making some pots. Um, Currently just filming this on my phone, but that's okay. I'll I'll eventually get a better camera and microphone and even better clay, because right now I'm just using this Crayola air dry clay that my lovely, wonderful girlfriend got for me. But yeah, let's get started. I'm just gonna be making some pots and just talking and hopefully making people feel better, or you know just feel better, be happy. So here we go. These are my materials. I've got just some water in a squirt bottle, obviously the clay, and then I have a pocket knife that I may or may not use just to help with some details. So let's get started. Um, I don't really have any experience making pots or anything like that, but I've always enjoyed using clay and stuff during grade school whenever I had, uh, art class or anything like that. And, currently I am I don't know, technically, I'm an art student. However, I'm thinking about doing environmental science. And I have no experience making pots or doing pottery or anything like that. I just have some basic clay use, but that's okay. We're gonna figure this out together, hopefully. I don't really have a plan for what I'm gonna make today, but hopefully it'll turn out okay. Right now, I am making this sort of flat, warming it up a little bit. Oops. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm gonna do for this. This is my first one, so we'll see. But my goal for this is, I don't know, just make people have better lives and make them happy, or just something to listen to, motivate them, or something like that. I don't know. I'm kind of doing this for myself also because I'm sort of going through a crisis. I don't really know what I want to do with my life. I'm a freshman in college and I don't really have any. I mean, I have goals, sure, but I don't know what I want to do with my life. I want to do environmental science, I want to do art. I don't know yet. Another big passion of mine is cars. I love working on cars and just super interesting to me. So, I'm just sort of making this to see what I can do. So, yeah. So we started off with just a little spiral. Um, get some water in there and sort of smooth out the edges, because as you can see, this isn't the best clay. It's certainly got its flaws, but that's okay. Everyone has their flaws. Uh, so yeah, just gonna press this together and get a nice base. I think that's what we're gonna do today with this. Just put that there for now and work on our side wall. See where that takes us. So I'd eventually like to get a better camera and microphone and obviously some better art materials. I'd like to get a wheel and make some cool pots and stuff. But this is what we're working with right now. So, oops, got a little tear in there. That's okay. We just gotta stitch it back up. Good thing about this clay is, it's cheap. You don't need a kiln or anything, so it gets the job done. Although eventually, I'd like to make my own kiln. I think that would be a lot of fun. I like making stuff. I always have. I probably always will. I'm gonna make this just a tad longer. That way it'll wrap around and close. Yeah, so I've just been I've been struggling a little bit, with this whole. Well, it depends on when you're watching this, but we're in the middle of the Corona thing. We've been on lockdown for 2 months or so already, and it's not a whole lot of fun. And I'm just questioning a bunch of stuff. Uh, yeah. So, yeah. Like, for example, I've never been a really good student at all, and I've finally been getting in a sort of a productive mood and a routine and a schedule, and then had to go back home due to the coronavirus. So then I completely lost track, and my schedule's gone to whack, and I haven't really done anything. I haven't caught up any homework or anything like that, or schoolwork or anything. And that's just because I don't like doing schoolwork on the computer. It's just not for me. So this is not working out. We're gonna restart. Yeah. So this is just gonna be me talking, making pots and little ceramic things. So I'll show you what I've made so far. I've made this little coil pot. Obviously not the best. It has some cracks and flaws, but I don't know. I like it. I think it's cool. And then I made in memoriam of my frog Pierogi passing away, I made a little ceramic frog. So, but again, not the best, but we're working on it. So, yeah. And I'd like to learn a lot with these videos or whatever. Learn about myself, learn about pottery, help people out. I think that'd be good, because honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life, but I like to see people smile, and as my girlfriend says, she says I have a gift in making people happy. So if I can spread that and make one or two people happy, that's all that matters to me. The more the merrier, though. So yeah. No. What am I gonna do? I don't know yet. Might do a pinch pot or a coil pot. Honestly, I don't know. We're gonna see. Right now I've got this nice cone shape. I might do something with this. I might hollow this out or something. I think we're gonna try that. We're gonna use our thumb, sort of make a little indentation in the main part here. Yeah, I was not having the best time last night. That's for sure. And so, my girlfriend and I were talking, and she was like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I was like, "Well, my parents want me to go and get a degree and all of that." I made a little witch hat, but I told her, I don't really know. And she says, what makes you happy?" I said, "Well, you make me happy, and cars make me happy, and art makes me happy, nature makes me happy." So she was like, "Well, what do you want to do?" I was like, "Well, I don't know, with an art degree or environmental science or something. I don't quite know yet." She said, "Well, are you sure?" I was like, "Well, sorta, yeah. I mean, obviously I'm not doing the best in school," and that's what started the whole conversation. I'm not doing particularly well this semester, and I was talking to her about how I could confront my parents about that. And she said, "Well, you just got to tell them, maybe school isn't for everyone." And I was like, "Yeah, that is true. School is not for everyone. There's plenty of very successful people that haven't gone to college or any higher education or anything. So I mean, that's okay." So I was like, "Yeah." And she said, "Honey, in 30 years, 20 years, whatever, where do you want to be?" And I was like, "I want to be living with you." And she said, "Obviously, but what do you want to do?" And I had told her, "I just want to be making little clay pots in our house, in our little studio, and uh, planting plants, growing trees, and just making people smile and happy. And so she said, "Oh, that's a great idea, babe. That's so good." And as you can see, I scored this with my thumbnail, and I'm gonna spray it down a little bit with my water, and hopefully that sticks a little bit. I sort of went for like I don't know, a daisy shape or something. We'll see how this turns out. Hopefully it turns out well. So I was talking to her, and I said, I just want to be in our studio, making little pots and just planting trees and just being happy and making other people happy. And she's like, yeah, you should do that. And I was like, okay, cool. So then I got to thinking about, well, how could I do that